According to the Uganda Communications Commission, over 24 million people in the country possess a mobile phone, and many of these people often use their phones to either communicate, look for jobs, and also get access to markets. In a bid to be more effective, Uganda Communications Commission have decided to rebrand from the Rural Communication Development Fund to Uganda Communications Universal Service and Access Fund. The move aims at empowering communities to access quality communication services. According to the director of the fund, former ICT Minister Nyombi Tembo, Ugandans should embrace the use of smartphones for better government services.
I appeal, if you are to buy a phone, buy a smartphone. The good news is, in the next 3-4 years, there won't be non-smartphone to be manufactured. I think they will get off there. Every phone will be a smartphone. So my friends, if you don't have a smartphone, try as much as you can to get one, because a smartphone is no longer luxury, it's a necessity. Why? Because service delivery is going to be on ICT platforms. Buying and selling is ICT platform. We are in a knowledge-based economy. When you want knowledge, ICT platform, education, health, name it, ICT platform. And you cannot access these services if you don't have a requisite, what we call the last inch connectivity. That's the device. A device is a decoder. You decode the knowledge, you decode the capacity on your handset. And the handset has to have capacity to decode these things.
Tembo says smartphones are quite expensive but can be very useful.
The CDF, Rural Communication Development Fund, has been restricting our operations to rural areas, forgetting that the ICT gaps can also be in urban areas. So the new name, the new mandate, and the new regulation are going to empower us now to handle the ICT gaps wholesomely, looking at gender, looking at age, looking at urban-rural disparities and any other such factors that may occasion ICT gaps to express themselves.
The issue about Ugandan having a smartphone at least.
SMEs through digital.
Irene Kagwa-Sewankambo, the executive director of Uganda Communications Commission, says this move will help support rural and urban communities in accessing quality communication services.
Today you want to go online because it's going to have a purpose to you, because you're going to need to do something. You're not just going to go and flip all over aimlessly browsing from one site to another. You need a purpose. So we can no longer say we are only looking at connectivity without looking at the demand side.
Geoffrey Aguzu, a commissioner in the Ministry of ICT, says this will also help to boost the standards of living among the communities.
Is an area of accountability in as far as the RCDF is concerned, and going forward, what would it be like in UCSAF? And two, it's an area of national impact, as I think has been highlighted by Dr. Tusu, in terms of creating interventions that actually resonates with government aspirations, and also that is able to be visually seen at the national level from that respect.
The Rural Communications Development Fund, which has now changed its name to Uganda Communications Universal Service and Access Fund, has implemented a number of projects for the Uganda Communications Commission, which include 100% voice coverage at the sub-county level, 100% data coverage for every district town of Uganda, teaching of computer studies as a subject in at least 50% of government secondary schools.